If Matthew McConaughey ran for Texas governor, he might just win. That is according to a recent poll about a hypothetical run by the actor. Here now with more is Faith Wire's Billy Hallowell. So, Billy, to be clear, McConaughey has not said he is running for governor, but he has mentioned it.
He has mentioned it. He has said earlier this year that he'd be a fool not to consider it, but he has not committed to it. There's no indication that he will definitely do it. And let's remember, he was promoting a book at the time, right? So he was out there promoting his book and talking and saying, look, you know, I have to consider this. I have no idea if I'll do it. I'd be a fool not to.
Now tell us about this hypothetical poll by the University of Texas and the Dallas Morning News.
This is a fascinating poll because they've done a number of them, but this was the first one where you had Beto O'Rourke in the mix too. And what essentially happened in this poll, and this is of 1,100 voters out in Texas, registered voters, it was basically found that both candidates, both the current sitting governor, Greg Abbott, and Beto O'Rourke would lose to Matthew McConaughey if an election were held today. And the numbers are really fascinating. It's 43% choosing Matthew McConaughey in a hypothetical head-to-head with Greg Abbott, and 35% choosing the governor. And it was an even wider range. Matthew McConaughey gets 49% up against Beto, and Beto only gets 27% in that hypothetical. That's pretty noteworthy.
Indeed it is. So the public is really interested in seeing him run. He has commented on the poll. And has he commented on the poll, I want to say?
He has not commented on the poll yet. One of the interesting things, too, is that 40% of the public, when you ask them, do you want to see him run in Texas, 4 out of 10 Texans say yes, and 33% say no. And then there's a wide swath of people, you know, 20% plus who aren't sure, who don't really care. But 40%, that's, again, it's a pretty stunning statistic.
Any bets here?
You know, I'm guessing he doesn't run. But then again, look, former President Donald Trump, nobody thought he would run for years. He ran. You go back to Ronald Reagan. There's a long history here of people in Hollywood who move over into politics, and also a public that is very exhausted from politics looking for other options. So my bet is he doesn't run. But I do think there's definite intrigue, and I understand why.
Indeed. Thank you so much. I want to remind you that, of course, you can catch more at faithwire.com. Thank you for bringing us this. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.